Welcome, dear friends. Today we gather to reflect on the virtue of contentment, a calm, trustful joy born of nearness to God. In the Baha'i teachings, contentment is not passive. It is an active turning of the heart away from envy and anxiety toward gratitude, moderation, and radiant acquiescence to the divine will. May these selections open our hearts to a peace that the world cannot give and empower us to live with generosity, simplicity, and trust. True wealth is not possessions, but turning the heart to God. When love for God fills the soul, one becomes inwardly rich and free from grasping. The anxieties of want fall away. Such a person is satisfied with little and generous with much, seeing in detachment a door to joy and service. Bahá'u'lláh, Tablets of Bahá'u'lláh. Trials are part of the path. The soul who consents to God's decree with a radiant heart draws down confirmations. Complaint is replaced by gratitude. Restlessness gives way to serenity. In this state, one discovers that the bitter becomes sweet through trust, and that acceptance is a ladder to nearness. Abdu'l-Bahá, Selections from the Writings of Abdu'l-Bahá. Attachment to transient things breeds fear and sorrow. Detachment is not abandonment of the world, but mastery over it, using means for noble ends without being possessed by them. Contentment flows from this freedom, and the heart becomes a tranquil garden where remembrance of God is the fountain. Bahá'u'lláh, Gleanings from the Writings of Bahá'u'lláh. God counsels moderation in all things. Excess, whether in luxury, labor, or leisure, disturbs the soul. A balanced life, outward cleanliness, and ordered affairs foster inner contentment, enabling one to reflect divine attributes with calm purpose. Bahá'u'lláh, Tablets of Bahá'u'lláh. Give thanks in all conditions. Gratitude turns small means into abundance and hardship into schooling. A thankful heart sees blessings where others see lack and is moved to share. Through gratitude, the vessel of the heart is widened to receive more bounties. Abdu'l-Bahá, Promulgation of Universal Peace. Put your whole trust in God. Reliance upon Him lightens burdens and dissolves anxious imaginings. With confidence in divine assistance, one meets responsibilities diligently, but rests the outcome with God. Therein lies contentment. Bahá'u'lláh. Contentment is not withdrawal. It is the inner stability that frees us for sacrificial service. Detached from praise or blame, the contented soul serves with joy, finding delight in the welfare of others and strength in unity and consultation. Shoghi Effendi, The Advent of Divine Justice. Envy corrodes the heart and steals peace. The remedy is to rejoice in the good fortune of others, to center the gaze on God, and to cultivate a generous spirit. Contentment blossoms when we prefer our brother or sister before ourselves. Bahá'u'lláh, Tablets of Bahá'u'lláh. Simplicity of living, cleanliness, neatness, and freedom from extravagance clarifies the spirit. The soul discovers that joy does not depend on accumulation, but on the light of purpose and the warmth of fellowship. Abdu'l-Bahá, Selections from the Writings of Abdu'l-Bahá.
Patience is the companion of contentment. The farmer waits for the harvest. So does the believer for the fruits of effort. With patience, bitterness softens, and the sweetness of reliance appears.
Abdu'l-Bahá, Tablets of the Divine Plan. The heart has one throne. When worldly desire sits upon it, restlessness rules. When God is enthroned, serenity descends. Orient the heart toward the beloved, and contentment will accompany you in gain and in loss. Bahá'u'lláh, the hidden words. Seek your livelihood through praiseworthy means and be satisfied with what God gives. Illicit gain breeds turmoil. Lawful means bring dignity and peace. Contentment with honest provision safeguards honor and invites divine blessing. Bahá'u'lláh, the Kitab-i-Aqdas. Remembrance of God is the soul's repose. In the quiet of prayer and the harmony of collective worship, anxieties ebb. Contentment grows where the tongue is moistened with praise and the heart attentive to the word. Bahá'u'lláh, prayers and meditations. A contented community is less given to contention. When individuals are free of greed and resentment, consultation flourishes and unity becomes a magnet for assistance. Shoghi Effendi, the advent of divine justice. Steadfastness in the covenant yields an inner poise that circumstances cannot overturn. Through firmness in faith and obedience to divine teachings, the soul tastes a contentment that is enduring and luminous. Abdu'l-Bahá, Tablets of the Divine Plan. Friends, thank you for sharing this time. May contentment, born of trust, gratitude, simplicity, and service, take root in our lives. Let us carry these insights into the week ahead, practicing radiant acquiescence in tests and generous joy in blessings. We look forward to gathering again next time to reflect on another virtue and to strengthen one another on the path of love and service.